Nokore Apparel is a lifestyle brand inspired by and created for those who unabashedly seek, speak, and live in truth. Nokore is the African Adinkra symbol for truthfulness, and the clothes speak truth in all its forms with the ultimate aim of love and justice. If you're down to expand the culture, break barriers, and eradicate injustice wherever you find it, then Nokore Apparel is the brand for you. Go to NokoreApparel.com. That's Nokore Apparel.com.
Nokore Apparel for Truth Tellers.
You are now tuned in to the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
Yo, this is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now, coming to you live and direct with episode number 358 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast. The DMST podcast is back. Thank you to everybody tuning in on Facebook Live and on YouTube on our dual podcast, and everybody tuning in throughout the week. Apple Podcast, Stitcher, TuneIn, Radio app, Spotify. No Wooshka.
No, none at all, man.
Anywhere, wherever, however you get your podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in this week. No Ulysses this week. She got a show at Hilarities tonight, I think she said. Shout out to Ulysses. Playboy, how you feeling?
I'm feeling okay, man. Playboy DJ, Playboy DA DJ. Feeling great, man, actually, man. Just a little tired, but...
You're there a little low energy.
Yeah, man, a little tired this week, man. It's been a rough week, man. Rough couple weeks. Last week I had to do 12s every single day last week. So it's been carrying over this week, but I'm good, man. But Playboy DJ, man. Playboy DA DJ. Another week, another show. Let's get it, man.
Yes, sir.
Dev, how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Feeling good. Ready to get going on another Brown Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
You sound a little robotic.
I don't know what it is.
You literally sound robotic on there.
I don't know. We'll be all right. It don't sound robotic on the recording, so we'll be all right.
How was your week, Playboy?
So what now?
How was your week?
Oh, we've been cool, man. Just been grinding, man. That's really what it's been for me the past couple of weeks, honestly, because I know we didn't do the show last week. So honestly, the past few weeks have just been straight, like, just trying to get everything in order, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's been rough, but everything cool, man. I'm adjusting to a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on my job, actually. That's the crazy part. So when you got just different things going on, multiple situations, man, it just, become, very hectic. But, I mean, I'm cool. Week was cool, man. Just working, man. That's about it.
Dev, how was your week?
Man, my week was all right, man. Working. Shout out to the brand new residents. You know what I'm saying? The Lucius household. Got a chance to check it out yesterday. Watch Ohio State win. You know what I'm saying? So
that was a crazy game.
That was a good ass game yesterday, man. So, but yeah. Other than that, man, just been, living, chilling, figuring out, life, making sure everything cool and straight, relationship wise, But it's been cool. How was your week, man?
Actually, this week was a little more calm. I mean, I was sick last week. That's why we didn't wind up doing the show last week, because I know Playboy, I know you was going out of town.
Yeah.
And you was late coming back home, and then I was sick, so I texted y'all like, hey, man, I'm like, I'm going to be out no matter what. So, yeah, but I mean, just getting over a cold and everything this week. It was just a busy 2 weeks getting into the house and getting everything together, and still, it's just been nonstop. So yesterday was the most I kind of relaxed and chilled in a long time. As I say that and cough. but that's been cool. Been cool.
Yeah. So I mean,
hey, he was just talking about me coughing on this. Hold on now.
Yeah, man, I do. It was. You just be, sometimes you just be too active, man, and your body tells you when you stop. I mean, even last Sunday, I was still doing stuff, and it was like 12:30 going to 1 o'clock, and I was just my body said no, and I just got into bed and I started going to sleep. And that's when I texted y'all like after not long after you had texted me, and I'm just like, look, Playboy, my body said no, you know, and it's just my body always has a way of telling me when I need to sit down, when I need to slow down, when I need to stop, and so that was me last Sunday.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, man, I wanna, you know how we've talked about it a million times. We just talked about it with the street dedication, man. I don't know how this is going play out and pan out for him, but man, prayers up for Crazy Bone, man. I guess he has some issues in LA where he was coughing up blood, man. He has a condition. I can't remember the name of it, but something like
sarcoidosis. Yeah.
So he was coughing up blood, man. When he got to the hospital, they couldn't stop the blood inside of his lungs, so they had to sedate him and put him under. And he, I guess he like fighting for his life, man. So,
Damn, really? When is that?
Yeah, today. So
Damn.
hopefully, you know, Crazy pulled through, man. You know, clearly, without a shadow of a doubt, in my book, he is literally obviously part of my favorite rap group, but my favorite rapper of all time. So, yeah, hopefully everything comes, you know, is smooth and cool with Crazy Bone, man. That'll be a hit to the legacy of music. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's unfortunate, you know, stuff like that tends to happen, and that's when people tend to get their flowers. So, hope don't that happen to him. Crazy, no pun intended. But I hope he can pull through and you know, get back to doing what we love to see Bone Thugs do, man. That'll be wild, man. So
you know, we just said it before. You know, with all of us getting up there in age, where it's like the people who were icons,
yeah,
man, the people that we grew up, you know, being fans of.
If we're blessed,
things like that, you know,
we'll see them all.
Yeah, but you know, we're going to get to a point that they're not going to be here with us anymore.
It's crazy, man. Nope, literally.
No, but you don't want it to be like in a situation like something like this where it's like it's kind of sudden,
and unexpected.
You know,
yeah.
and it's just like wow or something like that. But yeah, we're unfortunately.
Yeah, so hopefully he pull it through, man. You know what I'm saying? That'll be messed up, you know, obviously, man. I don't even know what did it do to the homie, man. I'll be a little distraught over that one, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but rest in peace to I mean, shit.
Sheesh, don't.
I take that back. God, dog, I ain't mean that, man.
Can I say something?
I didn't know. Go ahead.
Can I say something real quick? That just make a little mini topic.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that person, as far as like in the music industry or whatever, in that limelight that would possibly something happen to that would have you just like feeling fucked up?
Anybody in Bone Thugs and Harmony will fuck me up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. That is the only saving grace is all of the music that they've had multiple shots over the years since like Beat Teenage Resurrection. Maybe Strength and Loyalty in 07, but they've had many shots to make new music. New Waves was kind of all right. But all the music that I think is in my registry for Bone Thugs and Harmony is already there. So that part of me wouldn't be, you know, it's always that like that Biggie and Pop. One of the things that made it so tragic was we didn't get the full catalog. We don't know what the hell we could have got out of them. You know what I'm saying? You see Snoop's Second Life and Ice Cube's Second Life and all that. We don't know what would have happened with Pac and Big. Yeah, so, you know, I think I've been able to, you know, we've squeezed all the music to this point. I don't think everything, but a lot of good music out of Bone Thugs, man. So, but just what I've talked about it, I ain't gonna rehash it, you know, because I'm not gonna talk about it like it's an obit. But the impact they had on me as a young fan of music is unparalleled. It's nobody else had a bigger impact on me, music wise.
Yeah.
What about you, Brainstorm? What you think it would be your whole?
I mean, music probably Jay-Z would be one. If it's music, I don't know about sports wise.
Mine would be Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, something happened. I need a week. Don't talk to me. That's my childhood now. God damn it. Now we playing. Now I'll stop.
I mean,
playing.
yeah, it is.
Right.
It's definitely the childhoods.
And not trying to emphasize on death or nothing
But
like that.
But it's just a
real
thought. Conversation.
Yeah.
What about you, Nick?
You know what? I don't know, man. I really don't know. It would probably be somebody along the lines of like musician wise. I'd probably say like a Hove or a Lil Wayne. Somebody like that. Somebody, somebody in that nature that played a very big part in, different situations and times and things that I went through. Somebody like that. Like I said, once again, not trying to talk about death, but
I feel you.
it's just a reality of
No,
like I said, I didn't even know that happened.
I just saw it when I got up here.
Yeah, I saw a little early. I saw
Yeah, it's
trickles
crazy.
of it this morning. I saw Busy Bone put up something, but I couldn't find it nowhere else. And then it started to trickle out as the day went on. So,
But you know what? I would have to agree with you. Now that I'm sitting back thinking, yeah, somebody from Bone,
that's
like they didn't played a major role in everything that was coming up and growing up. So yeah.
Yeah, so. But you know what? But first of all, before we get into the topic situation, October 14th, the Curve the Runway for fashion show, man. There's tickets available. If you follow Ulysses Dickerson on Instagram, go through her to get your tickets. You know what I'm saying? We will be there, fresh on the red carpet. You know what I'm saying? 7 p.m. on October 14th. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun at the South Theater on 185th. Still doing some construction over there, so I don't know how good that parking gonna be, but they gonna make it work. They gonna finesse it to make it
That's what I
work.
was telling you yesterday. They want to, because you can't travel north on that
Yeah,
street.
you gonna go southbound. Oh, you can only go southbound. I mean, you can only go northbound. You can't go southbound. You can only go towards the lake. You can't
Last
come
time I
back.
was over there, you couldn't go that
Yeah, I was
way.
over there yesterday. I could drive to Irie. I couldn't come the other way. I could only drive towards Lakeshore.
But yeah, it's still gonna be a wonderful event. It was a good time last year. Very, very good crowd last year. So we're looking forward to getting out there and doing that again, doing a red carpet and having a good time with everybody. Shout out to Aaron for doing that.
But we was speaking about celebrities. Let's just jump right to some. I want to see what y'all. I want to get y'all opinion on this. We can dive deep. We don't have no female, no estrogen a part of this. But ride with me where I'm going with this. All right, because it's gonna start off like, what the fuck this nigga talking about? But just can you give me like 30 seconds, 35,
Absolutely.
45 seconds? So every year, right? We're college football fans, right? This ain't got nothing to do with college football. It's got to do with relationships. But just ride with me. Every year, beginning of the football season, what ends up happening? Somebody, LSU, Notre Dame just lost to Ohio State, even though that was a close game. TCU got beat by Colorado week 1. And it's like, oh, it's an upset of the century. Every year we know that not until week 6 to week 8 are we getting any real semblance. We recording on the thing, man. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I have no idea why it's
It is what it is. We got audio. We got good audio for the audio pod. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, that's all I can kind of give the people today is that y'all might have to check out and just listen to the audio. But go ahead.
Yeah, but so we know that not until week 6 or 8 of the college football season does it really make sense of who's good and who's bad. Sometimes not to week 10, 11, 12. You might have somebody losing to Washington State or Kansas State because they, you got somebody that's 10-0, but they squeaking by. You don't really know until the end of the season. But every year we convince ourselves that we know who the number 1 team in the country is before the first game is played. And what I'm saying to that is in these celebrity relationships, whether it is Remy and Papoose,
Oh, they do got some issues.
whether there's not an issue. She's fucking easy to block, Captain.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was.
And whether they are or
proven.
aren't, whether they are or aren't is beside the point. Jeannie Mae and Jeezy got a divorce. The other people, Iman and Tiana Taylor, and there was somebody else that got a divorce.
They're going towards the divorce.
We know we shouldn't be putting stock in these celebrity relationships. Yet a lot of people in our community do it all the time anyway. And whether or not Remy fucking easy to block, Captain, or not, it don't matter. These people should not be the standard bearer for our black love relationships. And we do this shit all the time, as opposed to turning our head to that person sitting across the table from us, laying on the other side of the bed from us, sitting on the passenger seat of the car with us, or doing life with us, and figuring that out. That's how we uplift black love. That's how we make black love real. Not by idolizing Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert because some chicks think he handsome and some dudes think she got a body. That has nothing to do with what black love. Let them people be in their relationships. You don't have no idea what these people be having going on in relationships. You don't even know what your own mama and daddy, sisters and stepbrother and brother-in-law, brother and sister-in-law, cousins, best friend and they husband, best friend and they wife. You don't have no fucking clue what these people dealing with. And it's almost like the college football shit where we know we shouldn't be idolizing these people. And we know eventually LSU was going to lose to unranked Auburn. And now your heart's broken. Why the fuck did you have them ranked number 3 in the first place? You ain't even seen them play. You don't know how good they are. Like, we do this shit all the time with these relationships, man. At no point should any celebrity that I don't know or any human being that I'm not in a relationship be the standard bearer for how I view relationships. The way I do my relationship and the way I work with my spouse and go through lows and then through highs, through lefts and then rights. How do I make my wrongs right? How do I apologize? How does she apologize? How do we work together to get better? That's how we define and change black love, not these people, man. Because then on the flip side, you got Dwayne Wade admitting that he had a baby outside of the situation on Gabrielle Union, and he's saying black people like could never be me. Well, okay, I feel you if that's the case, but how the fuck is two people fighting through something not black love? But just because they look cute in pictures, that's black love? Because you think they look good together? Because some dumb nigga waited 6 years for somebody who shot somebody to get put out of jail? That's black love. But a woman saying, I don't give a fuck what's going on, I'm going to stick and stay with this nigga no matter what, that's not black love.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the thought process on things is it's just a little backwards. I mean, I was thinking like, is it because we don't have enough of those examples like in our own homes or communities that we sit there and just look at other people? But I honestly think that the biggest problem is just that people put too much into everything that is social media related because we don't know these motherfuckers. I don't know Tiana Taylor from Pat Poose himself.
Yeah,
from Iman Shumpert, other than he had a big 4-point play in a game 7.
That's it.
I mean, like, yo, we don't know these people. So it's like anytime I said it before the show, anytime somebody's sitting there and they talking about, like you said, oh, I love seeing them together, something like that.
I hate that for them.
I hate that for them. How you love seeing people together, or you hate for somebody that you don't even know. Like you have no idea. And I know we always make the jokes about people like the Halle Berrys, whatever, tomorrow how they can't keep a man or something like that. Mm-hmm. But we don't know who these people are, and in any way, shape, or form. We don't know. Halle's breath may stink all day long. She may just put a mint in her mouth when she go out in public or when she shoot a movie. Like we don't know what goes on in people's lives. And so people put too much stock in it. People put too much stock in. I see them on Instagram. I see them on Twitter. The Shade Room posts them all the time. They do look good together, and it's like it's a good thing. And I don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
For all the work people got to put through to make their relationships work and to make their marriages work or whatever, it's like people do put a lot of energy into celebrity relationships and being like, oh, they good or they not. It's like, for what reason?
I don't get it, man. It don't make no sense to me, man.
I just feel like in our community, or just not even our community, but because we're speaking about us, I think that people tend to subliminally, like you said, idolize and put people that celebrities as a standard, like they perfect, like they superhuman. They not on your level. I think we brainwashed for real, in a sense, when it comes to shit like this. I mean, think about it. Not saying nothing about nobody, myself, you, but think about it. I just asked a question before we went there about what person that will pass that you would feel some type of way about. You have people out here that feel that much more, or not even more, about these people that they see as far as couples and situations. You know what I mean? People really, really, really are fanatics for real.
Crazy, man. These people be couple goals for people. You don't know these people, man. How can somebody I don't know be my goal? It just doesn't make logical sense. I don't No, like I'm happy for Brainstorm and Corlisha.
Right.
I know them. I still don't know everything about them. This nigga could rub his balls on the milk. I don't know.
Hold on. This balls on the milk.
It's good for the skin. It's good for the skin. What you talking about?
I still don't know, but I can still be heartbroken if something happened in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because you don't know these people. I don't give a fuck how many times you follow them, how many posts you like, how many videos of them and Roof Chris you done seen on their story. You don't know these fucking people, man.
And I think some of it is people living through them too.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's sad.
It's
man.
either, and I guess it goes to your point of not putting that same energy into your own relationship because it's like, it's almost like you want to be them or be in those positions or whatever. And it's just like, but the most important thing is, like for me, there's no couples goals. Like, I don't look at somebody and be like, oh, man, I really want to be like them. I mean, I could be happy that somebody's together 40, 50, 60 years and be like, all right, cool, and respect that and be happy for them. But it's not goals. My goal is to get to the end of this day. I mean, it's just like I can't put somebody else's their path and be like, okay, that's got to be the path we got to take. That's how we gonna get there. I don't think it worked that way.
Man, the crazy part. I'm sorry, man. I'm on one. The crazy part is a lot of these individuals, these celebrities that people be idolizing and looking at couple wines, man, they in Hollywood and shit, man.
They be on some weird shit.
They be on some weird shit. So they be having, truth be told, I would bet my last penny that a lot of these people that be presented as these power couples and stuff be having whole ass other niggas and females on other situations. They be getting involved in other shit.
It's a lot of couples now that people don't even think it's real. I saw the clip about whatever happened recently where Megan Good was on stage and I saw Lorenz Tate was there and then Jonathan Majors was there too. She was like, babe, you got some people sitting there talking about, oh, this is a PR relationship and stuff like that. And
it don't matter.
I'm not going that far. If they happy, they together, whatever. But I have heard stories about when people want to date somebody in the industry that their managers or something like that to present them with a list of people that they'll say, oh, these people might be good for you to talk to, or they may look good, or something like that. But I mean, it ain't gonna keep me up at night.
Right.
Yeah, it's their business. It's just, I don't know, man. This is I don't. The level of loss that we are as a people in some of these areas, man. It don't have a whole lot of. It's not a lot of hope for the future.
We are constantly. We all pitted against each other, and that's the problem too. I mean, we put too much stock in relationships and what people are doing, but we all pitted against each other too. Everything on Facebook, not very Facebook. People is grown on Facebook for the most part, but everything on Twitter, everything on IG. I almost can't go a day without some kind of internet debate about who doing what and who doing this and who doing. It's like we're pitted against each other, and everybody falls right into it. There's way more energy put into the random, because we probably transition to one after this, but it's the random discussions of who like who or who should be doing what and what the role should be and why a man ain't doing this. But what are you bringing to the table? If I'm bringing this, you bringing that. But you bring the Tyler Perry shit that just happened about a week or so ago about him being on that pod or whatever. And I'm talking about, it's just. And everybody had a whole tizzy about it. I get why people were upset, but you're also upset about. Upset about a 1 minute clip or something where if you watch a longer portion of it, you probably got. And people always have to make some things minuscule in a sense. I think that what he was saying was, what somebody really broke down good. And I don't know who the fuck it was.
You know who broke it down the best? He's rest in peace, Kevin goddamn Samuels. That's who broke it down the best.
But even
I'm just keeping it 100.
And even too, it was
as he's passed, more and more people are picking up those talking points and trying to deliver them in a more
palatable way.
It's the same shit.
Because somebody was talking about, it was a lady too, I think, where it was just like, if we are more educated as women, which we are, which black women are, there's more.
They have more degrees.
More degrees, yeah.
Which is different.
More degrees, whatever.
Which also gives them more debt, which is a whole different conversation.
Yeah, that too. But then make more money. But it's like if you put these parameters on yourself, okay, he has to be this and he has to be that. It's like you see, you already telling yourself, we already know that we it's more of us than them. So if we already say that we have to have that, taking that available pool that's already smaller and making it even smaller.
Yeah.
Then when it's like, well, he got to be this, and it's like, well, now you're taking that available pool
And
that
make
was
it
already
even
small,
smaller.
and you already made it
It's the
smaller, and now
same
you make it
shit.
even smaller.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, but
I'm
I'm
not even being funny. He was just a harsh, ain't shit nigga, but it was the exact. He would tear it down systematically and get to a point like, ma'am, you're looking for a unicorn. The amount of men, first of all, he'd be like, how many men are over 6 feet? Let's just start there.
Right.
Then you want over 6 feet and making this amount of money. How many, ma'am?
with no debt.
What are we talking about?
You know, like you have to, but again, I think we're pitted against each other because we have these because the Tyler Perry thing shouldn't have made that big of a ripple of women, and I'm not.
But can I tell you why I did though?
Yeah. I just go ahead.
I don't think it's. Go ahead.
It's just, I just find it odd that all these people that's sitting at home without people is talking
Thank
about
you.
people telling you why it's good chance you probably don't. That actually kind of makes some sense. And this is men and women. Even when women say stuff about men and men want to get attitudes about stuff or whatever, I just find it odd that when you're sitting there without somebody complaining that I ain't got nobody, and somebody telling you something that actually kind of makes some sense, it's like, oh my God, you are
It's
crazy.
It's why in a relationship you learn it's not about how you deliver the message. Just deliver the goddamn message. Because the society wants you to believe that if you go up to your woman or a woman and say, hey, if you just do A, B, then C will happen. Okay? Thank you. If you do that, then you're supposed to get this dumb shit they call cooperation. First of all, cooperation comes from both people. Sometimes you got to be like, hey, A and B is dumb. We doing C. But people don't want to hear it that way. They're not going to take it the other way neither. They just don't want to hear the shit. But part of it is, I don't even think it's the younger people. And as you said, we pit it against each other to a certain extent. I don't think you're pitted against Corlisha. I'm not pitted against Leah. I think you're pitted against these people who don't have people. And then you try to give them some game on how to get. They're pitted against themselves in reality. Because the dudes are trying to tell you, man. They're trying to give you the game. We tried to force feed it. You didn't want to hear it. But we trying to give a nigga who dressed up like a woman in his movies to give it to you in the most palatable way ever. And you don't want to hear that shit neither.
And he was using it as stream. Like, people don't understand, like, you use a stream sometimes when you talk to make points. Yeah, of course if he can only pay the light bill. Of fucking course.
Yeah.
If you are doing very well for yourself and he can only pay the light bill, I mean, I can understand a woman
But there's a
being
lot
like,
of women who can only pay the light bill. I don't think
Yeah,
it's
that's what
even
I'm
as
saying.
extreme.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, and that's
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel you. It is an extreme. I don't think it's the extreme. It's just the roles are reversed. You can't fight for equality or the same opportunity. When you get the opportunity, which puts you above the fray, be like, where all the niggas at? You fought to be. You're more in the world of finances. You're more financially sound.
in most relationships, one side is more financially sound than the other.
And
Probably in most of them.
And in 2023, you're going to meet a lot of situations where a woman is financially more sound than a male.
Yeah.
And it happens. I don't even know what else to...
I don't think that's even up for debate. So it's like, so again, it's why are people so upset? Why were people in such a tizzy? Obviously, other than the extreme that he used or whatever. But people also place themselves in spaces they don't fucking exist. So this may sound a little harsh or something like that, but fuck it. If you're a fucking MA at UH and your man only can pay the light bill, you're still only a MA at UH. You're not Oprah. You're not on TV. You're not making $200,000-$300,000 a year or something like that. Like you, whatever. And I'm just using that as an example or whatever. It's like people put themselves in spaces where they act like they're better than what they are. Like we're all out here trying to make it.
Everybody.
We all out here talking about how the fucking expensive the eggs are.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? So for us to be talking about money and what people are bringing to the table and having a real conversation about it, we shouldn't be talking about how expensive the fucking eggs is. We should be able to go get eggs and not have to worry about the shit. Does that make some sense?
Yeah.
Because if we all worried about that, then what? I understand what people are bringing to the table, but goddamn it, we all in this shit together. We all trying to figure this shit out. Gas is expensive for me the same way it's expensive for you right now. So what the fuck are we talking about with what somebody can pay or something like that? Is the nigga lazy? Is he a good dude? Do she take care of home? Do she take care of the kids? If all this stuff, if that's the case, then nigga, let's try to figure this shit out.
Let's figure this shit out and ride this shit out. Is people are focused on everything other than loving the person that they with. That's the look, you could have your eyes set on what shoulda, woulda, coulda, if, then, what, man, what is in front of your face? What are you tasked with? Not even tasked sounds harsh, but we're males. What are we tasked with dealing with? What are we giving our commitment, our time, our energy, our effort to? Who are we giving our love to? And work on that. That's what's important.
I like it to too, with people just being, I keep saying it, you probably hear about 6 more times. Brainwash. Like you just said, be focused on the person that's in front of you and love them. You got people that have a person, remember the 80-20 rule? Nowadays, that shit don't even exist. You got people that will have a motherfucker that's 80, and if they don't meet one standard, I can't deal with that because this is what social media, and they say that you ain't supposed to deal with when it comes to dealing with somebody, so I can't fuck with you. You know, that's just how the world is now.
True, man.
Social media, and it's a microwave world and a microwave society. We can't let shit cook no more. We can't put shit on the stove and like, hey man, this shit got to cook and simmer for some hours. You know what I'm saying? For to get that taste out of it. Nah, nigga, we gotta take it and throw it in the microwave, and that shit ain't ready in 30 seconds. God damn it, I can't have it.
Man, that's so crazy saying that, man. As I get older, I start realizing. I was talking about, wow. Okay, so when life events happen, let's talk. Let's have a convo. So when life events happen, right? Sometimes time is what you need. It's the healer, because as more and more life events happen, less and less is it solution oriented. What the fuck do I mean? Like, my father dies. There's no quick way or long way of bringing him back alive. That's not how life works. Sometimes you just need time to figure out how to make a change or to be different or to cope or to develop the skills you need to move forward. So we live in this the falsity of the false whatever of the sense of the,
We'll call it a word.
Yeah, of the microwave generation is not only the quickness, is you believe once it beeps, my father should be sitting on the couch. Like, you believe that once I do this, it should be a change. No. Sometimes it's just dealing with and coping with the reality of the life. No matter how difficult it may be, no matter how heartbreaking it may be, no matter how much you want it to be different, not even want it to be different, not in the sense of relationship, or maybe you hoped it would be different, and that's one of the things, like, man, I just wish it was. What is your reality? And if your reality in this relationship is this, then maybe you need some time to process so that you can deal with this in the reality of what it is. Because every life situation does not have a solution. Every life situation does not have there's no amount of time that you're going to be like, man, if I just wait 3 weeks, then I'm going to be able to go over on 3964 East 153rd Street and my father's going to be on the... That's not how it works. It's not how this shit works.
Right.
That woman, that man, that job, that kid that's having, they're not going to change by November. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. So the microwave shit is such a pipe dream for a multitude of reasons. First of all, shit don't happen that quick, and not everything has a finite solution to it, man. How do you cope with and deal with life when you are presented with shit that you can't change?
Yeah, that's true. You know, that's a powerful statement, man. Like, for real, because I mean, it just has me thinking just about just stuff in general that we may individually deal with. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we can take a look into, you know, each other's lives and be like, oh, well, nigga, you shouldn't feel this way, or it shouldn't be, you know, whatever. But not knowing that as individuals, we may not get to that place the same time, the same way. So it could kind of like make you feel like, well, damn, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, I have been thinking about this conversation for a minute. Because I'm just like, even myself individually, just thinking like, damn, there's certain situations in my life where I'm just like, well, damn, Playboy, why you like this or like that, and you can't get over this or get over that, or move a little faster towards this exit with situations, or move a little closer towards this way and this and that. And I just finally figured out that the reality is we just all different, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, even though we may take in, things and, advice and different things, you have to be in a mental space to be able to cope and deal with at the time that you're able to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's real shit.
Like, it's real.
Because when you talk about that 80-20 shit you were just talking about,
Yeah.
what people don't really realize, y'all need to realize that 20% is not coming. Like, a lot of people, I was listening to a pod, we was talking, the one, I'm not going to say it, but one we was talking about before. And one of the people who kind of help on that pod is a young lady, and she kept talking about, well, if he got ambition, and if he got this. Sometimes in an 80-20 situation, a 70-30, that 30 or that 20 means it's never coming.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. You're only going to get 80%. That's all you're getting, bruh. That's it. And you have to reconcile with that. But for some reason, people are like, well, if he got ambition to be a CEO, he don't have it.
Right.
That doesn't exist. Yeah. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah. Right.
You're not going to force it out of him. You're not going to pour into him and manifest. It doesn't fucking exist.
You mean you can't do a chant at night?
No.
Hey,
you can't get crystals.
The reality is that's what you want for that person.
Yes.
But that person may not
want that for themselves. Some people value their free time over the ability to have money to do things.
And then that's when that reality kick in. So it's like you said, you're not changing people, you're not doing that, whatever. So it's like, so if that's not what you want, then you gotta be like, all right, well, this ain't for me then. It's like, so people place themselves in positions to be unhappy then at that point where it's like, all right.
But the only pushback I give, you right. Only pushback I give is that's a cop out when you're talking about. Then if that's the case, then we can't have relationship conversations. Well, because you're gonna because there's gonna always be a 20% bare minimum that's not going to exist. Right. I got a couple homies that I've met over the years that are females that talk. I've always been in a relationship and try to coax them through, and they'll always hit these roadblocks with these dudes they talk to. And I'm like, listen, every single time you hit a roadblock with a dude, it's going to be a day you're going to wake up and you're gonna look at him and you're gonna say, I can't do this. This is a no-go. I cannot do it. I'm done. This is over. If you continue to feed into that every time, you'll never have anybody. It's going to happen. Like the sun is going to come up in the morning if God bless you with breath. You are going to hit a day. There's going to be a thing about them that you are going to have to love them through. There's no way around it.
See, but I feel that being with the person that you know that you're supposed to be, but the person that you are.
But how do you know that if you bail on everybody?
Yeah, you can't.
That's what I'm saying. People they see it in everybody. They bail. They see it and bail. See it and bail.
But I also feel like. And I'm not pushing back on that part because if you keep hitting to the same wall and the same wall and the same wall, it's the same thing. But it's like I feel like there are different levels. There's sometimes you're dating somebody, it's like, all right, this probably ain't the one. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you dating somebody, and you like, I see a future, but this.
And that's what I'm talking about. I'm like, okay, you got you one.
Yeah.
And then something happened, and it's like, no, you gonna have to love him through this one. Right. Yeah, the dude from a couple months ago that wouldn't let you come over his house because he really didn't live there. That's the one you got to run from. But this one is pretty cool, man.
Right.
Like, this is a good dude.
Yeah.
And if you keep bailing every time, that's the only problem in the relationship conversation is people see these roadblocks as literal roadblocks to like, well, that's a red flag and I can't do it. Well, like my nigga Kev used to say, buy a dog,
right,
and die alone. I don't know what else to tell you.
I mean, it's gonna be something no matter what.
Because the last time
it's always gonna be something.
Because the last time I checked, I don't think unicorns exist.
No, they don't exist.
They don't.
You're gonna have to look at her.
Cause I was riding down 30th last
night. You saw one? I saw a nigga riding a unicorn in Cleveland.
Let it ride.
Fucking with Cleveland, you probably did see that shit.
Right.
But nah, man, you gonna look at her, man, and you gonna be like, man, that part of her, but you know what? It ain't gonna never change, man. And love the fuck out of that woman. That's how you build. That's the fucked up part. That's the secret ingredient that people overlook. That is it's the weird thing. A lot of times you'll be going through shit in life, and the thing that is the solution, you make the problem. But the strength in a relationship comes when you love people through their flaws. When the person you with knows, I know I'm fucked up here.
Right.
I know I'm fucked up here. I know this is a bit of a hurdle, but this nigga love me anyway. That's how love strengthens. Mm-hmm. It's like you running from the exact thing that's gonna make y'all last forever.
Right.
It's easy to love people through the shit that make you feel good. That nigga, I can love anybody. I love the Browns every time they win. To go and watch, nigga, to go and watch game film.
This nigga between Monday and today. Oh my.
But you know what I had to do? I had to go and watch game film and like the all 22 and be like, okay. Not all hope is lost. The problem is Deshaun Watson is not seeing it.
You were in a group chat, Playboy.
Listen,
Deshaun Watson was a lot of different names on Monday night.
Freaky ass, trash ass, freaky ass QB.
Riding down 30th ass nigga.
But anyway, man.
No, but man. It's just, like I said, I just feel like with us and our community, the black community, like we make everything such a hard, huge debate. You know, and sometimes it's just as simple as, hey man, love that motherfucker you with. You know what I'm saying? It's just, like I said, this week I saw something online where it's transitioning a bit where a Twitter debate where it just had to be something, you know, where it was a lady who had posted a video, I guess. I mean, she was wearing shorts or whatever. So, I mean, that's just that, whatever. I'm just being honest. I ain't getting myself in no trouble out here. But I saw the post in the feed or whatever, and it was just like, but the conversation was centered around the lady was mad or whatever. I think what she was saying was like, I'm looking bummy, but guys want to talk to me or something like this. And it sparked this whole huge debate of...
Was she in the camera by herself?
Yeah.
She had the bun in her head.
I think so, with a big
and
t-shirt
shorts
and stuff.
And,
yeah.
Okay.
So it's just like, and she was just like mad or whatever. And it sparked a whole huge debate of why a guy would talk to you when you're looking quote unquote bummy or something like that. And it was conversations. It was like 2 back-to-back on my feed. You know how the algorithm. You know, and it's just like, it was a guy like, look, half the time, you know, you looking like that. It's just guys are into the natural look. You know, yada this and that. It was a lady in the post before talking about, well, guys see you when you look like that and they think you easy or all these other stuff. And it's just like, why was this even a debate? It don't matter if the lady, you know, if I'm dressed like this, and 80% of the time I'm dressed like this, a guy always gonna try to holler at me or whatever, you know. If I'm dressed up and looking to the nines, less than anybody, you know, nobody really talk to me or whatever. It's like, it's a lot of reasons for that. I mean, it's honestly just a lot of reasons. It's just. We can't even really talk about it and make sense of it except for but it's a huge debate in the black world, in the black space. That's what I'm talking about. We always pitted against each other.
Yeah.
Who cares if they holler at you if you got sweats on or if you got a Chanel bag and you dress to the nine or something like who cares? It's just it's intention. Do you like him or not? Did he approach you respectfully or did he not? It's just why is this a debate? I mean, we can debate it if you want to, but it's just why?
It's no real debate. It's these. Social media and it just I hate putting everything on social media. It's such a wet blanket. You just throw on anything and use it as an excuse. But I think, okay, fuck social media. The males is I'm gonna put some of it on our shoulders. We've created this I'm trying to fuck something culture, and we be trying to fuck something that's thick, in a tight this, short that, eyelash, pretty this. High stiletto heel that we be trying to fuck something. But what we're trying to convey is the men that are trying to marry something or wife something, one, don't give a fuck about the world of trying to fuck something all the time. You want to do something with the person you with. And we're going to be with you Monday through Sunday, 24/7, 365. You're only going to be dressed up like you was at Rumor 4 to 10 times a year. Every other day, you know what the fuck you gonna have on? A head wrap.
That is true.
A head wrap.
Unless you kind of got to dress more for work or something.
She's gonna have on a head wrap. You don't see her at work. She be at work with them niggas that's trying to buy her lunch. She gonna have on a head wrap, a t-shirt, and some shorts. We are very simple creatures. Simple. If we see you and you are still appealing in your shorts, hair wrap, and t-shirt, I can be with you no matter what.
That's the simplest, most logical explanation of the whole thing.
I just don't-
And it took 2 minutes.
That's
no-
it.
no-
Everything else
debate.
is a bonus.
Everything else, we know there's very few people that are so ugly that if they get dolled up, they look like, ugh, the fuck is that? We know you gonna kill some shit when you get dressed up. We know that.
Bruh.
We know you gonna kill
This
some
nigga
shit.
basically said ain't enough makeup in the world.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for some women, that's about 1%.
Right.
Rihanna ain't a billionaire for nothing. Shit.
But I'm
Right.
saying, we know that 9 times out of 10, you gonna put that shit on, you gonna look like a motherfucking 10 walking out. We already know that. We need to know what niggas look like on Wednesday, on the third day of their period.
I was
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you look like then? What we working with?
I was getting ready to say, for me, the best moments in a relationship ain't when we stepping out.
No.
I mean, of course, I want to step out and have a good time with you.
It's when
But
we
the
chilling.
moments when we sitting there and you see me in my element, and who I am at heart,
Yes.
and who you are at heart, when we ain't putting on the show outside of our house.
We 27 minutes into episode 1 of Raising Kanan season 3. That's it.
Nigga eating good.
That's when we chilling.
You know, you maybe have
You got some chips on your
you may
chest.
have some wine.
Yeah, you got some chips on your shirt and shit.
Nigga.
That's what we. That's
That's
when
a relationship,
That's
baby.
a relationship, man.
You're right. You're right.
Like that's why.
And this is what we are 95% of our time in our relationship.
Yes, that's where we at. That's what pretty much where we live. That's
I mean, I'm thinking about Alicia. How many times has she been dressed up for us to really go out this year? Like the pod and R&B?
yeah, it's really about it.
And we only did one of those this year?
Like, nigga, if you don't
I mean,
go
not
put them
that
boy
we ain't
shorts
with nothing.
on,
I mean, obviously the wedding and stuff,
Right.
but
nigga, if you don't go put that hair wrap on and them boy shorts and that
Yeah.
tank top and
And
sit
come
down next
get
to
this,
and you go nigga,
Come get this.
no, don't get it twisted. I know we as men want to take our women out. I know women want to go out and have a good time, get dressed up, so that's all good. But what I'm saying is, for real, from I'll say personally, my perspective, and I think y'all feel the same way. This shit is made at the crib. Like I'd rather spend the time with you right there with that head wrap on, that tank top, preferably my drawers on. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there chilling with you and see you in your element, no makeup, no nothing. Drake said it best. What did he say? What was his
I was
line?
just trying to figure the whole line. Hair tied, chilling with no makeup. I forgot the other part of it. Yeah, that's it.
That's real.
That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong.
Yeah,
That's
real
real.
as shit. But we gonna jump over all that.
You know what it is though, and
Yo,
like I said,
ski,
like
that's the one.
I said, I ain't want to debate the topic of, but it's like, you know, women like to say all the time, "Oh, I don't do this for you." Like, you know, I don't, because when guys say, "I don't want the makeup," the makeup don't mean that much, and all this other stuff, and they be like, "The lashes don't mean as much." They be like, "Oh, I don't do this for you. I do this for me." Nah, you do this for us. Like, let's just be honest. Most of the time, you really do this for us. It's like, you could do a million things to make you feel good. Yeah, I feel better when I'm suited and booted, going out
that
the
shit
office,
on.
going to work. Oh yeah, of course I feel better. But I also know that when I go out, I'm presenting to the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. I didn't go get dressed and get in the mirror and be like, it fits my tie and everything, and be like, all right, well, I feel good. So
Trying
fuck
to stun on that nigga Playboy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these. Oh, trying to shit on this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
but you're still presenting for the world, man.
What they mean y'all don't do it for us? Yeah, y'all do. Stop capping.
Yeah, I mean, like, you still presenting for the world, so that's why it does hurt your feelings in a sense where it's like, yo, I wasn't looking like this. It's a weird thing. It's a mental aspect for women. That ain't no man ever gonna make a post and be like, I had my suit on, you know what I'm saying, and it was too many people coming at me, man, you know. But when I'm out here in my basketball shorts, you know what I'm saying,
All of a sudden you want a nigga.
come on, man.
Right.
It's a mental thing for them or whatever, and for the most part, men don't give a fuck, man. You know, but
This ain't no good. This ain't no good. Which way should I go on this one? Fuck it, let's talk about this one first before we get to the other one. Shout out to Brainstorm's doppelganger. Usher is going to be doing the halftime show for the Super Bowl this
Yeah, I
year.
seen that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have a little insight on the
I mean,
Usher show.
I do last week.
You know when they called you.
Hey, man, hey. You know,
But no, you went to the show. I'm guessing me and Leo was talking today. It's probably gonna be a snippet of Vegas because I heard it was a dope ass show. Like,
Yeah.
What you think about?
Yeah, I think it's probably gonna look a lot like that. Take away probably some of the booty club dancers probably that he got out there on the post, something like that. It's got to be for a bigger. Because I saw somebody post on Twitter talking about as long as OMG ain't in a set, ma'am or sir, whoever it was, that's definitely gonna be in a set because they're playing to a larger. They're not playing to just us as black people.
Yeah.
I saw somebody talking about. Oh man, the Kim, they dropped it in a couple ways. They had the Kim Kardashian commercial, they had the Dion one with them on the phone and calling the announcement. Imagine how dope it would have been if they would have had Keke Palmer and this.
Y'all trying to be messy, man.
They're not only trying to appeal to the black. Yeah, we get it in our Twitter space in black community. We get the Keke thing would have been dope, but Kim plays everybody. Yeah. They made the right move.
Yeah. And then the one video of him talking to himself from the Confessions video.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
I'll put it on I'll play it afterwards. Okay. I'll put that on my story. So it was him calling and he like, bro, you got the halftime and Super Bowl. Like, put that on everything. Yeah. It's dope. It's dope as hell.
I love
that shit is dope.
I love that interlude.
Don't play like that.
How you know?
Then he said, don't play like that. Like, no, it's for real. He said, how you know? I'm here. I'm you.
Put that on everything.
It's dope. No,
I love that interlude, man.
So like, you thinking about it, Usher is probably.
It makes sense with Vegas right now. He has owned Vegas for a year and a half.
And it's gonna be a dope ass halftime show.
Went to that show. Aaliyah can attest to. We went to that show, and it's like, it's just a dope experience. The DJ is hype and live. It's everything, and the lights go down. The show starts, and you know how you be at a game sometimes, and it's just like. You're like, oh, it ain't that many people here. And all of a sudden, every time I go to a Cavs game, I'm amazed. It be looking empty. And then it's the national anthem or whatever. And then and every time during the national anthem, I'm always walking around like, God damn, where all these people come. Browns games too.
Yeah,
God damn, it's just, you look up and it's all of a sudden, it's packed. You go to an Usher concert out there, that residency, there's not an empty seat to be found nowhere. So the residency, he's gonna kill it.
I can't wait, man. I cannot wait for the Super Bowl. Like this is Beyonce. This is Dr. Dre. Like this might be. We'll have this conversation go on. I mean, this might rival Beyonce, Mike Jack, Prince. Like Usher about to put on the motherfucking show.
People were saying of course, again, everything's debates with the black community. It's like, he ain't gonna be able to go and do a tour like Beyonce's doing right now after doing this. Whatever, Beyonce's fans. Well, it don't matter. Usher, he can't do a stadium tour like she's doing. I
don't know about that, man.
But, bruh, do you know how much money he made in Vegas?
I don't know about that, man.
But see, he's already doing his version of it with the Vegas residency, but he can't. He's not selling out.
I don't know about that, man. I'm being honest.
Because Beyonce fans are insane.
They're insane, but Usher fans are. Usher has the ladies.
I
don't know. I think Usher is one of the only other artists who could do a stadium tour, a black stadium tour. None of them, like they're saying on Brent, none of them Taylor Swift. But I think he could legitimately do a black stadium.
You gotta give her piece too, because she is fucking killing it.
Shout out to Travis Kelce. Some Cleveland niggas always shut shit down.
They trolling y'all, man. They trolling y'all.
Cleveland niggas always shut shit down.
You saw she at the game, right?
Yeah, she was at the game. With his mama in the suite.
Yeah. They trolling y'all, man. But
hold on, you think they ain't together?
I don't think they really together.
Why the fuck she go to Kansas City and sit with his mom in the crowd?
I think it's just fun right now. But I think they're cool enough to hang out and kick it a little bit. I don't think they
Cleveland niggas be shutting shit down. Shout out to Rich Paul. he got Adele on stage at her concert talking about some. I root for the Browns.
Yeah,
I know you do, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Rich Paul out here fucking Adele.
Yeah.
Did they get married? They ain't just engaged. It was a rumor they was engaged and she had a big ass ring on her finger and shit like that. It's weird. We went to school with somebody who was obviously, her and Rich were together, and shout out to them, shout out to her. She cool people out. Every time I see her, it was up,
he set her
cool
ass
people.
up.
They cool. And she's still working, doing everything. Whatever. But then Rich is out here still. He out here with Adele. One of the most powerful people in sports. Yeah. Crazy, yeah.
Shit. Hey, speaking of power,
Jeezy for real.
Speaking of power, real quick, we was talking about this shit yesterday. You win, Playboy. Okay, you win. You waited it out. iPhone has now switched to them fucking USB-C chargers. I knew they was gonna find a way to make niggas buy a new iPhone. Because we was talking, you gonna have to. They gonna stop making our chargers.
But as long as I got my phone right now, yeah.
But I'm saying they're gonna stop making the chargers.
Well,
and you ain't gonna be able to charge your phone.
nigga, I got 50 of them in the house right now. I'm
Watch,
telling you right now.
watch how secretly, all of a sudden, in like 6 months,
All them bitches gonna be not working?
no more. You like, damn, my charger don't work no more.
Right.
They gonna send a fucking
It's
code.
like 2 of them up here right
Yeah,
now.
they gonna send a code to our phones, nigga, with them goddamn lightning chargers, and all of a sudden they ain't gonna work no more.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you're right about
Them
that.
niggas they diabolical. I was wondering, I'm like, how they gonna make us? Because I saw the shit a couple months ago, and I'm like, how the fuck you gonna make me buy another iPhone? I just got this 14. It's the same goddamn phone. All you did was turn the ringer thing from a click to a button. I'm not buying a new fucking phone.
Right.
Boom, charging port. God damn.
I'd had my phone since 2019.
Brainstorm, they gonna force you into a new phone.
I mean, I know. I mean, look.
This nigga is not getting back.
I be fighting the updates right now. They be
You
like,
gonna be
please
the
update your
last
phone.
nigga. You ain't do the 17? It's dope.
I mean, I be not putting my phone in the charge right now sometimes. So
you don't get it.
man. Because that's how they get you.
It is
And the phone start fucking up, and they be like, all right, I gotta go get a new phone, man. Fuck that.
No, the new update is fire. Though. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
The new update is fire. You can like control the crossfade on Apple Music when the song's on and off.
Oh, for real?
Oh, it's dope. Oh, the new, it's dope.
Yeah. But they are killing me because we was talking about it last night. We was over there. I'm like, cause when I got my latest laptop from them, it was like they had that the USB-C charger, and I had to go buy a whole new adapter just to be able to plug in my external hard drive to DJ because I'm looking like, oh, where's the regular USB port? Nope, they ain't got it no more. So it's yeah, I mean, they gonna get you, man. But I mean, that's the times I'm like, fuck Apple, man. You know, it's just I like the phone, I like the product. I understand y'all, the Android users and stuff. I mean, I understand Playboy's in a group chat, and then sometimes he sends a message that sends me out the chat and stuff like that because he got Android and stuff. But
You won the battle, nigga. You won the war. You might have won the battles, but you won the war.
Just call me Achilles.
That nigga said I ain't giving up. He said I ain't giving up shit.
Man, but yeah, they ain't shit for that, man. Fuck Apple, man.
Yeah, I knew they was gonna find some way, man.
We do got a bunch of chargers at the house though.
Yeah, it's all them shit's gonna be obsolete. They fucked us, man.
It was a setup.
It was a setup, nigga. It was a setup.
Hey, like
They Bobby Johnson Joe niggas.
like, it's crazy. I'm thinking about something as stupid as even the couch has a little downstairs has a little thing you can plug your USB in to charge your phone or whatever. They gonna probably take that shit away too.
Yeah,
I mean that's what I'm saying about that USB. So it's like I ain't even gonna be able to use that shit.
it's insane, man. It's insane.
Man, fuck Apple.
Apple got so much goddamn
Well,
power, man.
I'll tell you this. If y'all niggas ever need a charger,
You can't use mine.
I got you for $5.
You know what? You can't use my shit. $5 a charge.
$5 a minute, my nigga.
yeah, but just call me Black and Blue, nigga. I got the hookup.
Oh shit.
What's some randomness we can get
Real
into?
quick, I wanted to get into some. Before we
Oh,
get
go
up out
ahead.
of here, we was an hour.
We just hit an hour.
Yeah, so we can. I don't know if we get out of here on this, maybe something else. But the phenomenon that is Sexy Red.
Ah, she's so fucking irritating.
What I don't. I'm not understanding. I think
But you
we're
said we
officially.
old.
We owe. I remember beginning of the summer, I had realized and not even accepted, just realized females had officially taken over rap music.
Mm-hmm. We said it on the show.
We said it on the
said it
show.
on the show. I remember hearing a bigger pod
Yeah, talk about it. I'm like,
say
"You
the same thing
motherfuckers."
we had just said on the show.
Yeah.
But go
So
ahead.
women are taking over. Women are taking over, and Sexy Red is like,
she's the one right now. She's Neo.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how hip y'all are to Sexy Red on.
Oh, they know. Hey, everybody
No,
knows.
I'm talking about on Twitter.
I don't follow her on Twitter.
You don't follow her on Twitter? Well, it's a phenomenon. I'm not going to show anybody anything.
She's making millions.
Man, what happened?
I saw the check mark when you had first put it in there too.
Yeah, there she go. She can't post anything on here. Man, her website is it's the Hood Hottest Princess. What is it, Hoochie? She can't put anything up on Twitter at all without her mentions under it looking like this.
Jesus Christ, yeah, you can't put that up there.
I'm not putting it up there. But anything she posts, you gonna get a couple of this.
Yeah, that's insane. I didn't even know she had Twitter, to be honest. That's insane.
So her Twitter, she could be like, "Good morning, y'all," and it's just
She's
flooded.
she's the spokesperson. I'm looking at that. She's the spokesperson for the Freaks,
Yes.
and that's all it is. So and people literally, I've never seen that so many people really talk negatively against some music right now. I mean, I know we talk about how the new people ain't this and other. There are people who really get upset, men and women, about everything she puts out, all her new songs and all. But she speaks for the Freaks.
You know what's so crazy though? Real quick, you know.
No, go.
It's so crazy because I had I was looking at a post about her, and I seen a dude come on the post and leave a comment saying, "I'm sick of all these old heads saying shit about Sexy Red, this and this and that." He was actually an older guy. Mm-hmm. You know what he said? He was like, "What the fuck was y'all saying when Akinelli came out with Put It in My Mouth?"
I saw something close to that too. And
I'm not against.
No, I'm not saying you.
Yeah, no, I'm not against raunchy music. I'm against bad rappers.
Right. That's
I'm not against.
and that
rap.
was my point.
I'm not against rappers. No, I'm against those bums.
Yeah.
She's a bum.
Right.
She can't rap music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like.
Yeah.
And that was my point.
Lotto, Glorilla, all them can rap. Cardi can rap, but she gonna talk about her little coochie every song.
Right.
That's it, and that's it. That's
With
her
Sexy
hook.
Red,
That's her cat.
it be like, I told my nigga, hello. It's just she can't rap, man. She can't, like, literally, the songs
No bars.
are not good rap music songs.
Right.
But she does do shit like have these little sayings. And a nigga, we watching the fucking Notre Dame game. This is Notre Dame.
She was at Notre Dame?
No, this is a
She was,
Catholic.
but she was at Penn
This is at
State
Penn State
last
yesterday.
night
But
on
see-
the sideline.
But this is a Catholic university.
Yep.
This is a Catholic university. We watching Ohio State Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah,
Every
yeah,
third down,
I ain't
it'll be like
surprised.
ski. The whole
Yep.
crowd.
Uh-huh.
Ski.
They had that shit playing multiple times last night. Like you
I'm
said,
like-
Catholic University. The fucking they call it touchdown Jesus or whatever. But
Yes.
the fucking Jesus statue looking down over the goddamn
And they don't
stadium.
get the ski. If you
in
see
Notre
me,
Dame.
you gotta know ski. I
Yeah,
said,
it's a phenomenon. She's a phenomenon right now, and I for the life of me, I'm with y'all. I don't understand why, other than the fact, like I said, she look at her. She's on the side. Sexy Red, who has no song that nobody really wants to listen to, other than the Ratchets.
she turned around and she didn't even think.
And she took her had her son with her at the game last night too. Because the video I saw, she was on it. Because I saw somebody. The reason I found out she was there was somebody on Twitter. She's with her son.
Let's see if Twitter degenerates are really degenerates.
Oh, underneath. If they did it underneath that one, then they some assholes. They some assholes if they did it. But it was like a group of black people that's like, oh, Sexy Red at the game, we lit. You know what I'm saying? She was just, it's just like, yeah, maybe they had a little bit more respect.
Okay, they had more respect.
They had,
All right.
they had a little respect. But, yeah, I mean, I really don't technically get it, man. I mean, it's just, maybe they ain't have as much respect as we thought.
Nope.
God damn it.
Why would you comment this under a kid tweet? If y'all get a chance, just go on Twitter, go to Sexy Red, and then anything she posts. Anytime she posts anything. This is a phenomenon. You're right. She's a spokesperson for the freaky individuals.
And there's a lot of them out there. So I mean, it is what it is. I think that's the video I saw where it's like somebody was like, oh, she had the game when we lit or whatever, and it's just like, all right, how did she get it? How did Sexy Red get an invite to Penn State to be on the sideline? Unless there was a big recruiting night for him.
What?
Yeah, it must have been like a big recruiting night. James Franklin really was like, all right, Sexy Red get a field pass today.
Unbelievable, man.
I mean, really, that'd be like, all right. See y'all on the 21st, Penn State.
Yeah, for real.
See y'all on the 21st. Kyle McCord. But yeah, man. Oh, shit, what was I about to get to right before that? Just being, I really can't even remember.
Dead air, nigga. We got some dead air in this bitch.
No, I was looking for something. It was something I was about to say that I thought it was going to be like something fun, like a fun topic or whatever, but then you had moved into that one, so I couldn't even remember. So
Shit, I got some white chicken chili at the crib that I made. You know what I'm saying?
White chicken chili?
White chicken chili, nigga.
Hell, hold on. Is that Alfredo in there?
No. You put cream cheese, but then you do
like Philadelphia cream cheese?
Yeah, then you do chicken broth. You do the white chili, the white beans, the white kidney beans. You do onions, garlic, chilies. Oh, it's good, bro.
That sounds good.
Oh, oregano. It's good, bro. This is good. And it's waiting at the crib, and I can't wait, man.
Dave just went to his For Lovers Only voice.
Yeah, you know. Listen.
I ain't even want to look him in the face. I ain't want to make no
Nigga,
eye
like, what's
contact.
good? What the fuck you mean it's good?
I ain't want to make no eye contact.
It's so good, you know.
I ain't want, none at all. I mean, I got it. We've been so busy that we haven't really cooked a lot yet. I did barbecue yesterday. Threw some stuff on the grill. Yesterday was the first time I had. I was talking about the whole pause thing. I thought about that's yesterday the first time I had some beef.
No,
And like,
shit. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, but
This nigga's a wild guy.
But that's yesterday the first time I had a burger since I got sick and went to the hospital a few weeks ago. Just throwing some of those on the grill or whatever. But I was thinking about the fact of cooking and just how much we've been like, all right, we've been really looking at stuff, a lot more lately, and we haven't had the freedom to cook as much, since because we spent so much going on. But I mean, I love when people like sometimes something new or a new recipe. I don't know if you made it before or whatever, but like we be going through a cookbook sometimes, like I think I'm gonna try this, or looking at something online, like I think I'm gonna try this because it's just that's part of that getting old thing. I mean, cooking excites me as that's one of my getting older traits. Cooking actually excites me.
You know what mine is gonna be?
And trying. And let me ask y'all.
thought about that
let me ask
too.
y'all too. Yeah. What you saying?
No, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna ask y'all. Like, what's one thing getting older that might excite y'all?
Mine's gonna be photography. I was thinking about that today. I want to get out with a camera and like take pictures of leaves changing. Something I don't know. It's photography, man.
It's so crazy because y'all both just mentioned them. Like, I really want to learn how to like be a great cook, and I thought about, as far as what we do, as far as entertainment, what could I do, surrounded by this, as an offset. And I thought about photography as well. Or, like I said, music is always going to be a passion, but I would say cooking first. Like, I really want to be like,
I done got my bag with cooking, man. Like, you just give me a thing, and I've kind of gotten I can kind of tell. I got like my freestyle with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like you give me some ingredients, I'm like, ooh, I can sub that for that. That's gonna make it taste like that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of got my cooking bag as I got older. Yeah, like I threw that chili together after the Browns game in like a half hour.
Okay. Yeah.
Then let it simmer for about 45 minutes.
Yeah. Leah said she's 2 bowls down.
She said she's 2 bowls down.
2 bowls down.
She texted me like, this is it. It got some kick to it because we put some chilies in there and some cayenne pepper. So yeah, it got to be. We got some coriander today to put in there too. Like, we cooking in this bitch now.
I find myself like when I'm looking for recipes online, like I get a basis of it a lot of times.
And then put your.
And then I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try to do this, to it or whatever.
We don't know my biggest hacks. Anybody got a hack? My biggest hack for waffles. Biggest hack for waffles. We got a waffle maker, but regular batter. Add you about a teaspoon of vanilla.
Yeah,
and cinnamon, nigga.
Kalisha do it, yeah. Because it's weird. This is weird. I'll make waffles, and the mirror don't like my shit. Probably because I don't
know the vanilla and cinnamon.
Fuck nigga.
Fuck
but
a teaspoon of
I ain't got
vanilla.
time, but
I'm telling you,
do
it's
that
good,
shit
bro.
though. Oh no, it's great.
It's fire.
It's fucking great.
It's fire,
Shout
bro.
out! I forgot who bought our new waffle iron for the wedding because we gonna try that shit out this weekend coming up. We might as well.
Yeah.
Oh, we about to be kid free this weekend.
Oh yeah. Wake up. You know what I mean? Cook breakfast like Melvin.
Big rain.
Like Melvin.
Nigga, you need to only pour that much Kool-Aid inside you.
Hey man, we ain't been kid free.
Hey,
be honest.
New house, everything. You better get your bang rain on.
Hey man,
I'm threw his back out.
I got to get some Gatorade this weekend. Hey, you know what? It's funny. Like you remember,
I had a towel on your neck like the game. Like
and you know what? She's like, remember like Ohio State. I remember they was about to go to Texas. Like this is back in the.
I remember this game. They lost to Vince.
No. Before that. Remember. It was like the year after that one. So remember they went down because they lost to Vince in in the shoe, and then they went down there and we went to the championship and they lost to Florida, whatever. But it's like I remember hearing the reports. It's like it's gonna be so hot down there, so hot that they was already doing their hydration stuff. You
gotta hydrate on Monday.
Tuesday, I'm gonna be walking around the house with Gatorades.
Just wink at her. Just wink at her.
Hey, you're right though. It's a new house, and
every room ain't been christened.
Hey, we got some spaces.
I'll just go ahead and put that Teddy P on, nigga.
We got some. I mean, look, we ain't been kid free since the honeymoon.
I gotta give a shout out. If niggas have not listened, Diddy's Love album.
I heard it.
What is
fire.
Is it?
Is it? I'm telling you, Diddy's Love album is fire because it's not whoever wrote his raps is like Jay-Z wrote for him. I don't know because it's only.
Ain't it crazy how that flowed off your tongue and it was like nobody batted an eye. Whoever wrote his rap, because everybody know
because it's only features. It's only features for him on certain songs, but it's kind of like it's like Quincy Jones back in the day. It's not him. He's producing all the songs, so it's every singer in the world. You know how Quincy Jones wouldn't be singing on the songs. He would just have all these people, all the dope people in the industry.
He put whole albums out where.
Yeah, so this is not Diddy. This is not Diddy doing take that. He got a couple features where he'll rap, but it's all of. It's so dope, man.
It's almost like the Babyface album. Well,
Babyface song. It's like an old Quincy Jones. It's an R&B DJ Khaled album.
Okay.
It's an R&B DJ Khaled album.
Okay, so maybe I do got to check it out.
Oh, it's fire, bro. I cleaned my whole basement up to that shit on Saturday.
Truth be told, I probably said I will honestly from listen to it, agree with you. I haven't heard it yet, but
people been talking about it.
But a lot of people have been sitting up saying I've heard no bad reviews.
Bro, that shit fire. I can't even lie. And I'm not a big Diddy fan. I ain't been like Diddy album since back in that cut with him, Bone, and him, Crazy, and Da Brat. You know what I'm talking about? That album had to be like 02.
That cut he had with Keisha Cole though, man, was my joint.
Oh yeah,
that's my joint.
But this album it got a couple faster cuts, but it's mostly something. It's dope, man. I can't even lie. That song, that whole album is fire.
Speaking of that too, because MTV posted this, and I've seen it in a few other places. I got to call MTV back. He had hit me up about 2 weeks ago. Life has been crazy, but what's a song as a guy that a female sings that you sing with your whole chest?
Oh man, any Marsha Ambrosius song on planet Earth, any song from the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
I do with those, yeah.
Fantasia's greatest hits, I guess.
When I See You by Fantasia, I'll sing that.
I'm the wrong person to ask. Any Jilly from Philly shit.
No, I mean like sing with your whole chest.
Nigga, Black Brother, I love you.
Song?
I never. Man, all of them. Brown Skin, India Irie. I'm the wrong one because you give me I prefer female R&B.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Keisha Cole, Love.
Yeah.
I do that. Rain on Me by Ashanti.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Mary J, man.
Nobody's supposed to be here.
Mine's is probably
nobody's supposed to be here.
Huh?
Probably like SWV Week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you want to know the one that I will, nigga, you'll fuck around. I'll shed a thug tear in the car because I'll be feeling like I feel the lyrics, nigga. We can't be friends, nigga. With RL and Deborah.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yep.
Whew.
Yep.
She like, nigga, we can't be friends, nigga. I love you too much, motherfucker.
You know what's a good one I like? This an older song on. This really feeds into I guess one that men wouldn't be singing.
I put mine as an old one too.
Superwoman by Karen White.
I'm not your superwoman.
Early in the morning, I put breakfast on your table.
You know what I'm saying?
And make sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Come on, man.
Now you better make my
Your
coffee.
eggs are over easy. Your toast.
You catering ass,
Oh man.
Oh, I love that one, man.
Yeah, no, that's dope shit.
I think the one I put down, it probably wouldn't, to the majority, but mine was on his actual post was As We Lay.
Oh yeah, Shirley Murdoch, the original. Man, come on.
The Shirley Murdoch.
Come on.
That song hit. Yeah.
Come on.
So it's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
You know what I like to? Congratulations by Vesta Williams.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shout out to Beyonce. Dangerously in Love. That's another one of the joints.
Yeah, I'm the wrong one to ask, man. Any song that hit,
Yeah.
I sing the fuck out of that bitch. You hear what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I sing some LMA. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Badu, boot up. You know what I'm saying? Windows down, nigga.
Don't pull up. That's the death.
Fuck.
All right.
But you
Badu. I mean, that bitch
But
going
real
crazy.
quick, I gotta concur though.
Go ahead.
Marsha Ambrosius, Far Away.
Man, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That
Far
song
Away,
right
sure.
here, nigga, that's had me in tears. I ain't even lie.
Far Away.
Nigga, Your Hands is the one. And then, man, it's a bunch of Marsha.
Lose Myself, nigga. Yeah.
Nigga, Hey You. Even that song,
Oh,
nigga.
for Floyd to Hey You. Oh yeah. Yeah.
She like, nigga, all I want is to get a text from that Hey You text from you. Nigga,
Right.
that shit crazy. Man, any one of them.
They
That
were
one
good
person
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were good together. But you knew.
That was Shaq. It was too much. It was too good.
But you knew. I mean, but I ain't gonna say the talent was one sided. But when it comes to singing, one person is pretty much doing spoken word, the other person is doing the singing. I mean, at some
It
point.
was dope, man.
But they were
But
good
that,
together.
them two albums was fire.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
For
That
that
live
nigga
album
Floyd.
they did was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's gotta start getting some of this chili, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm hungry as hell.
Playboy, give them all your shits.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, it's Playboy the DJ, Playboy DADJ. You can find me on Instagram, Playboy_James3. You can find me on Facebook under my government. If you know me, you know me.
Ain't no,
And you can find me on all DMST Boy platforms, man. Looking forward to October 14th, man, for
Yes,
Curry
sir.
Runway, man.
It's around the corner.
I got something cooking up with that. You know, I like to dress, nigga.
Oh, I'm going.
So-
I'm hitting the tuck spot on this weekend.
Yeah, I got a nice little joint that I'm looking to, you know what I'm saying, rock at that thing, man. Just have a good time and support, you know, Curry CEO and
Yeah.
Ulysses and everybody else, all the models and everybody that's involved in the situation, man. But dope show, great show, man. Look forward to next week.
Curve the Runway, LaSalle Theater, October 14th. Get your tickets. Like I said, hit us up. We'll shoot you right to Ulysses' profile. You can buy your tickets through her. It's dope time last year. It'll be a dope time again this year. So we're looking forward to it. Can't wait to see y'all, man. So we'll see y'all on the 14th. Dev, give them all your shits.
Man, this Dev, man. Listen, do what has to be done when it has to be done, whether you like it or not. It's Real Big Dev 216 everywhere, man.
Everywhere, man.
Everywhere. DMST16@yahoo.com. Questions, comments, concerns, feedback, all that good shit. We'll be back next Sunday for an all-new show. And if we 3-1, god damn it.
Ooh-wee.
If we're 3-1, god damn it, we're gonna be happy as hell. But we'll see y'all there, man. So it may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. And as long as you are here under the sun, live your life to your best of your motherfucking ability. I am DJ Brainstorm for you on all social media. That is DJ Brainstorm, the number 4, the letter.
You ski.
Do you want something from the stove?
Oh man, y'all crazy, man. We gotta get out of here, y'all. Peace, y'all.
Peace.